What's going on, Scruffy fam? How my nieces and nephews, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, the whole family. Check this out, fam. This is what we need to do. We need to be on the lookout for these things. Scams. And I'm not talking about the one from the prince from Nigeria got a king in England and you gotta mail him some money so he can mail you some money. I'm not talking about that.
Renters say the issues began earlier this month when their leasing agent sent them a special offer. Half off their rent if they paid through the agent.
I went into the leasing office to talk to her more because I know that in this time of day there's a lot of scams going on. And I was like, hey, is this legit? And she was like, yes, girl, trust me, I'm your leasing agent.
There is a residence called Earl Campbell, I believe. You'll see the name in a second. They ran some shit on their residence. And if you look at this that I'm going to show you, they seem to only have run the scam on single mothers. And they're the only ones that they interviewed. See, what happened is they got a text message from the office saying, if you pay half of your rent now, since school is coming, playing on their kids, since school is coming and we know it's a tough time, so we're going to offer you this deal. Give us half of the rent now, and you won't have to pay next month.
Renters say the issues began earlier this month when their leasing agent sent them a special offer. Half off their rent if they paid through the agent.
I went into the leasing office to talk to her more because I know that in this time of day there's a lot of scams going on. And I was like, hey, is this legit? And she was like, yes, girl, trust me, I'm your leasing agent.
So the single moms thought some scams were out there. So they said, hey, let me text message the office. They text message the office. Hello, what's going on? Is this a scam? Is this whatever? Is this real? They get a text back. Yeah, girl. It's real. Half now and you're good. So they reach into their pockets. So what ends up happening? They pay it.
Excited and relieved to be getting a discount, several residents took advantage of the offer.
She assured me that I would get a receipt and that I can go into my portable and see that she had paid the amount.
I just checked my portal, I had a balance, and when I went back, it was zero. She sent me a picture of the receipt and everything, it was paid off.
They say that, hey, it'll be on your ledger and all that stuff, so they go and look at their ledger. It's the bill's still there. But then they go and look at it again and it's gone. So then what happens 2 weeks later?
But things took a turn. 2 weeks later, residents say they were hit with a double rent payment and a notice that they never paid.
I was trying to pay the balance. Later on, they told me that my portable was locked and that I couldn't pay my rent.
By Friday, I had the eviction notice to be out in 3 days, and there was nothing we could do to go in and pay it. They wouldn't let us.
By law, the tenant doesn't have to leave. It's just something to let that tenant know that the property manager or the property owner is going to follow through with an eviction process.
Complicating matters, the eviction notice shown to me by residents states the tenants facing eviction violated their lease by committing fraud or theft. But the residents say they're actually the victims here. They have filed a police report against the leasing agent, who has reportedly been fired.
I know I wasn't going to get my money back, so I went to the police station. I pressed charges.
Tyler PD says this investigation is still ongoing.
They get an eviction notice. Well, they get a bill that's double billed because it says you didn't pay. But then they get an eviction notice.